one of the things I found really helpful is to understand that we all have access to what is the best way to be and behave in this moment right now. We're designed as humans to live in the moment as opposed to live in the past or the future. The past and the future are creations of our mind. So the more present we can be, and for me, that does actually, often I'll know I'm present because I'm feeling kind. I'm feeling light-hearted, and I'm feeling interested in someone else. I'm not kind of in my own kind of internal world and reflection, thinking about me. And it's when we're in a clearer mind, when we're more light-hearted, that those ideas for how best to respond in each moment will come to us. And the more we trust that that is true, the more we'll be clear-headed in moments of trickiness to respond in a way that's appropriate in that moment. And it really doesn't always look like we've got everything we need in each moment, but we really truly do in terms of responding or reacting to what's going on in the most appropriate, most wise way. And it's only our ideas about how it should or shouldn't be that get in the way of it naturally coming through for us. And it's our ideas of what's going on and concerns about how we should or shouldn't be that get in the way of that best response. Because I think the implication of reflecting later and realizing, oh, I wish I'd been more patient, or reflecting later and saying, oh, why did I let that go? It's because later you're in a state of a clearer mind and the picture looks clearer. And so what would have been a more appropriate response comes through for you. And that would be true in the moment too. So compassion, or that feeling of a settled state in ourselves, not so worried about us, but being able to be present with this other person who must be in distress. When people don't behave helpfully, they're in distress in some way. You have access to as well as after the event, but in the moment, it is available to you to respond. And I would suggest that you probably do respond appropriately more often than not. It's just you might overlook those times when you do, and it's the ones where you don't that are standing out for you. We can often all have a habit of noticing when we feel we've got it wrong. Sometimes we can get upset by other people's behaviour because we'd imagined it should be another way, rather than there being any realistic expectation it be that way. But if you can see, what could be happening here is that I am making up what should be happening. That's actually humility. And instead of being in resentment, you're in compassion, because you're seeking a solution that is led by understanding and curiosity related to what might we do differently together. So the aligning expectations, so someone's only got 1 hour a year, is so useful and so often overlooked in the busyness of doing. The caring for the group along those lines is really so helpful in the longer term.